Hello everyone, this is Giselle with Infinity Soul Tarot, and welcome to yet another Message of the Day video for January 5th, 2025. If you're seeing this on a day other than January 5th, that is okay. This means that this video is meant for you, this message is meant for you, there is something that you can probably take away from it. Alright, and per usual, we will be picking one card from the Intuition Oracle and one card from Tarot of the Divine, and we're going to see what the Divine has to tell us today. All right, so take these messages how it resonates. If it does not resonate, you can leave it and take what you need only. Just keep in mind that this is a collective reading. We're reading for a whole bunch of people, tapping into your energy. And if it does resonate, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Maybe someone you know needs this message and you can feel free to share it with them. All right, let's start shuffling. Please give the collective what they need to know for January 5th. Tell the collective what they need to know for January 5th. Okay, let's do one more shuffle. Oh, all right, so we've got a card sliding out. Beautiful picture. It kind of reminds me of the Lover in the tarot deck, but we will take a look. Okay, it's number 11, the Friend. Affirmation: I am my own best friend and magnetize other loving friendships. Interesting. All right, so interesting because when I first saw this picture, I thought it symbolized the Lover's card in tarot, but actually this card is about friendship. I am my own best friend and magnetize other loving friendships. Okay, so I feel like with this affirmation, it is telling us that, well, first of all, there are a few things that are coming to mind right now. First of all, we all want to have companionship, meaning we all want to have friends. And sometimes maybe it feels like you're really lonely because other people don't seem to like you or want to have anything to do with you. And I think it is very important first to reflect on whether or not you are your own best friend. Do you love yourself enough for others to love you as well? Because I do find that if you give yourself a lot of love, and if you give yourself a lot of care, and if you respect yourself, people around you will come to do the same. Okay? I have heard somewhere, I forget where from, that they did this research on the most popular kids at school, and they were trying to find what makes them popular. And what they found was that the most popular kids actually had the longest list of people that they like. So it's because they like others a lot. They like a lot of other people, and that is what makes them likable. Okay? So sometimes we stand there thinking, we want others to like us. Well, maybe first of all, we can like ourselves first. And then second of all, you can go and start liking other people first. So be more proactive, I would say, instead of passive. And that will make it easier to attain friendship. Okay? But aside from that, I'm noticing this number 11 here, which is also interesting because in the numerology that I am currently learning, the number 11 does, in terms of relationship between two people, it does talk about two people being strangers, and they have mutual respect for each other because of the number 1 and 1. So 1 is an individual. So there are 2 individuals here who have mutual respect for each other. Both of these individuals have a lot of self-confidence. They like themselves very much, and they have mutual respect. And actually that sums up what a friendship should be, that you should be 2 individuals. There are no codependency issues, and you should have mutual respect for each other. So I do really think this number fits with this card. Okay, so let's just take an in-depth look at sorry for the glare. Okay, is that better? Let's just take an in-depth look at this picture, this image. It is interesting because when we see an image like this between a woman and a man, we immediately think, okay, there must be romance between them. They must be in love with each other. They must be lovers. And it turns out that this is a card about friendship, which to me, honestly, I still feel there's kind of love in the air here, especially with the 2 birds. They look like doves to me. I don't know if they look like doves to you, but they look like doves to me. So these 2 birds here, I do feel like there is love in the air. And I think maybe this, whatever you're going through today, or whoever is on your mind today, maybe you guys are going through a friendship phase, but maybe someone here is wanting to take the friendship a little bit further. That's how I feel. I do see that she has a crown and he has a sword, so she is a princess or a queen, and he is probably a prince of some sort. So I think that would make her a princess. And these are all like, it's nobility, it's royalty, it's nobility. And to me, nobility and royalty, in just nobility in itself, I feel like is very much a sign of friendship. So friendships are very noble. Okay, there's definitely a lot of mutual respect and love and care for each other, but not in a romantic sense. So I think it is a very noble thing to have a wonderful friendship. There's just in the back of my mind, I still feel like there's love in the air here. Maybe I'm just a hopeless romantic. Oops, sorry, I touched the camera there. Okay, there we go. Let me just move it a little bit more. Okay. There we go. So yeah, maybe I'm just a hopeless romantic. I don't know. What do you think? Take it how it resonates. Okay, maybe there's someone that you care very much about, but you need to maybe show them a little bit of love today. Maybe message them, maybe talk to them, phone them up, give them like a message of just anything, give them a greeting, tell them that you miss them, I think. Or if it's someone that you feel like you want to take your relationship to the next step, I think you should reach out as well. I think there will be good things if you reach out. I think, but we have to take a look at the tarot first. Okay? There is a lot of other stuff in this picture, but honestly right now all I see is some kind of friendship that you're hoping, or both of you guys are hoping to bloom into love in the future. Or if you don't really have anyone in mind, I feel like you're the kind of person who would, you don't want romance or passion right off the bat. You really want something where it starts off as a friendship and then it builds into a romantic relationship. All right, now let's take a look at what tarot has to tell us. I love how the main color of this card also is purple, because purple is also the color of nobility and royalty. So I definitely think that it is telling us that friendship is actually a very, very noble thing. There's the good old question whether there can be friendship between a man and a woman. And I think the answer is definitely yes. Now, some of you guys might differ. Okay. All right. Tarot of the divine, please please give the collective what they need to know for January 5th. Give them the message that they need to know for January 5th. All right, let's do one more. Oh, way too many came out. Let's just take a peek and then we'll see. 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 2 4s. I guess 4s could be significant, and we have the Tower. All right, this could be a message for a couple of you, I think. That there's a Tower moment, maybe with someone close to you, a friend, a crush, maybe, that is currently a friend. And these two cards are very, they're like kind of the opposite of each other. 4 of Swords is kind of like where you had, because preceding the 4 of Swords is the 3 of Swords, which is the card of heartaches. And it's like you're recovering from heartache, and then something bad happened. There wasn't heartache, and then you're recovering from it, thinking about, just reflecting on the whole situation in general. But the 4 of Wands is a card of like happiness, family, friends and family celebration. So I feel like, ooh, okay. So I'm getting this message that for some of you, your choices today, or maybe just one choice, are very important. Your choices today are very important regarding this person that is very special to you, whether it is a very good friend or someone that you have a crush on, that you want to take your relationship to the next level. Like in that split-second decision, it can go bad or it can go good. Okay, so that's the Tower moment. So just be aware of your decisions today. All right, but let's get one card for message of the day for the general collective. One card for the general collective. All right, let's do one more shuffle, and then we're gonna just grab that card. There we go. Wow, so we have the Death card, a major arcana card. I feel like I've been getting a lot of major arcanas. I know I had the Magician. Oh my gosh, I forget the other ones, but I feel like I've been getting, and then we had the Tower on one of the days, right? So yeah, I feel like we've been getting a lot of major arcana. I do not know the tale that associates with this image. Feels like there's a person behind here, but in actuality, he is not a person. Interesting. All right, so if anybody knows what this tale or legend is, please let me know. And thank you to my friend who told me about the last one that we had. It was like donkey skin, the girl with the donkey, the 8 of Swords card. Okay, so I'm definitely going to check that tale out. But yes, if you know what tale or legend or myth this one is, you can let me know. But with death, it signifies some kind of change. The ending of one cycle and the beginning of another. Okay, and it's not like a repeated pattern. The beginning of another cycle includes or involves a big change, a huge change, maybe spiritually. Ooh, okay, so the message that I'm getting here is that for some of you, or maybe for the lot of you, if you do have a person in mind that is currently a friend that you might want to take your relationship to the next level with, maybe there is, at the back of your mind, maybe you are worried about how this might transform your relationship. For example, what if they don't feel the same way about you? What if they end up rejecting you? And you might think about how that would change the dynamic of your relationship. And I think that's definitely something that we need to think about before we take the next move. take the next action. Okay, so I definitely feel that sense of anxiety there regarding the situation if you do have someone in mind. And if you don't have someone in mind, the message that I'm getting is that you do want that change in your life. You know, you do want to move on to the next level, next phase, next stage. You want to find someone and you want to change your life up a little bit. You want to find someone who can make your life a little bit more maybe exciting, a little bit more fun, someone you can do a lot of things with. It does not have to start off as romantic. I mean, it could develop into something romantic, but again, remember that this is the friend card. So, you know, I feel like for some of you, you're kind of tired of being maybe lonely or alone all the time. You want someone there for you. It could just be very platonic, but someone there, let's say, to, you know, go out sometimes, have dinner with, or see a movie with, you know, just a friend that's there for you in times of need. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, definitely you want that change in your life. And for others of you, you're a little worried about how the dynamic of your relationship with your friend might change if you, let's say, confess or take action regarding your feelings. Okay? But to me, I think it's worth confessing. Or this is my personal opinion. But yeah, it might be worth confessing because you never know. And I do get a good vibe from this card, you know, because it is very lovey-dovey, to be honest. Even though it is the friend card, I just feel like it feels very lovey-dovey to me. Okay, so if you are planning to take action, if you're planning to make the next move, good luck. All right, sending you blessings, and I hope the message today helped. If it did resonate, please remember to share, like, and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.